just got on the pavement there, so I've just taken like a preview before we walk into the cemetery. We know exactly where John's grave is by the map, so we headed to the hotel. We walked right into the cemetery. We've just stood inside the cemetery near. Just let you see. I'll give the exact number of personnel buried in the cemetery here in a minute. They have announced it on the bus, but the speaker system and all my hearing, I can't always pick it up. It's a lovely, well-kept cemetery. Say what you like, nothing at all out of place. When I say a blade of grass, I mean the blade of grass. It's immaculately done. Here we are. Look at the in the cemetery. This is the location of the actual row of graves. Now it's row 25F. Look. Now we just got to walk along and find John's grave. Here we are. I'm sure you can all see that. And believe you me, nice little spray of flowers beside on the right, one on the left. Look, also uniquely done. There is no doubt whatsoever that John's remains was brought back here and placed in this grave. There are several graves that's marked unknown soldier, so John's definitely remains is here. I'll just take it off a minute. Now I'll show you the area where he is, and believe you me, it's a setting like a little orchard on the left hand side here beside the cemetery. It's an enormous cemetery. I don't know how many acres it covers, but there's as I say 6,000 odd graves here in total, and there's 3 men working in this particular spot all the time. They led us to the row we wanted and actually found a grave for us, really. Just go back this way as far as the eye can see. There's people at the far end that's on the same trip as ours, the program trip, the same hotel. We are just on like one part of the cemetery. That's a block in the middle of it. We've walked right the way through, and Anne and I are both very much taken over how clean and nice it is, and the hospitality you get here. Nobody can do enough for you, like.
Daddy's putting in for the wristband, which is surprise for John. Dad's putting down one for the family, for their Uncle John.
You can see my offices. John, they come in with you. It's from number 10.
Dad is sprinkling some earth on John's grave. Number 10 Main Street. didn't.
And I think it's marvellous because if the family can remember, there was a prayer sent home not long before John died, of a service taken under a tree, very much the same shape, well they all are really I suppose, as this out in Burma. I know it's not here, it's miles and miles away, but I thought how lovely and appropriate it was. And another thing, apparently we're very lucky to have such a nice clear day as this, because with the heat here it's mostly shrouded in mist, and you can't get very good pictures. Well, the one we got at home somebody took two years ago, it was all clouded up, but this is lovely and clear at the moment we're looking at. On the left hand side there's a Gurkha of John, and next again we got a gunner from the Royal Artillery. So, and on his right we have a Devonshire Regiment man, Mr. Private Lewis, and another Erford from a Devonshire Regiment, which died about the same time as John, so he's in good company. I'm just on the steps overlooking the area, the part where Brother John is buried. I know I keep on, but you just can't describe anything so beautifully set out in all your life as this. I'm going across now. There's that tree that I was on about in John's grave, is a little to the left of that. So, as I said before, we've got a lovely setting here. It is really beautiful. I have yet to see any graveyard so well kept in my entire life. I haven't really. I just go back over once again. And that's the area where John is buried, with that tree to the right of the big tree is. Oh, you press the wide one again, and we stop at the church and had a prayer. He's the official standard bearer who represents the British Legion at the Armistice Parade. What he's looking to do up there, take an eye view of the cemetery perhaps, I don't know.
Pushing those two together.
There's words all the way around there. I'll take it very slowly just in case it comes up better on the screen than what I'm seeing it, because we're all messing up again this morning. The atmosphere is very, very heavy. And a little posy that we get from the British Legion for the family. Yeah. This one, this side, is from brothers and sisters on the right. It's a lovely morning this morning, nice and clear, so we should get some good filming this morning, which is unusual. The last time I was here, there was an almighty crack of thunder and down came the rain, so we had to run away. But I sprinkled some earth in number 10 right in front of that little stone, and believe you me, it's still here this morning. I can't believe that, because the rain really pelted down, but they're still there. And if you can, Anne can point it out or not, where the dark earth is, or you can see it actually. There you are, that's right. That's from number 10. A little bit of Devon with him. We just had a lovely remembrance service this morning at the cemetery, which is very nice, and they had the soldiers from the regiment sounding in the valley in the background. That was very nice indeed. Yeah. There's quite a crowd here this morning, all saying their farewells, because today's Thursday, tomorrow we start late afternoon on our way back to England again. But the trip has been well worth it. We learnt a lot about the battle in which John died in. There's several people that knew the whole history of it, and it's very, very interesting to listen to them. Once again, I'll just take you around the cemetery to show you just how nice it is here. It really is. There's 6,000 odd graves here, and I think it's 60,000 graves, and the names on the plaques are extra, and I think that amounts to another 40 odd thousand. So in all, what must be close on 100,000 with the names on the pillars on the stanchions of the rotundum. I'll show you in a minute if I can from the distance. Well, I mean, each way you look is grave after grave after grave. And if there's any, there's the rotundum, and you see big pillars in between the round pillars, flat pillars. Well, they all got names from bottom to top, right the way up through, and that runs into thousands and thousands and thousands of names. One of the fellows on the trip, called Carter, they did a long ladder to get up, so we could video his father's name on the plaque. And quite a long ladder as well to get up the top of there, as you can imagine. Right, we're in a cemetery. Give you some idea how vast it is here, and as I said on Monday, how well it's kept. They've got several staff here working all the time. Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
You filming?
let's try to zoom in on that, shall I?
Filming?
Yeah. This is the cemetery in Rangoon. We just had to stop for a big shower of rain, and then we just had to do more of the by the cross.
I'm going to go back to the high road to get it in.
You should come forward a bit, Piers. There's not going to telephoto there.
No. I'm going to go to the high road to get it all in.
Get on top of the shoulder.
Could you smile once, Douglas? Yeah, with these teeth of yours. We do win now. You're in shot now.
Don't smile, for heaven's sake.
I'm not going to smile. I'm not smiling.
Yeah, we're going to do it now. We're going to do
Where's he at?
Yes.
Yes.
Don't go too